there we go. Haha, no sound. Right. Sorry about that. So yeah, tonight what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing something a little bit different. We're playing some Legend of the Five Rings, which is a game I'm fairly involved in. Yes, it is a dead game. It has officially ended from Fantasy Flight Games, but I'm happy to say that the online community is still up and running. Ooh, what do I do here? What do I do here? Let's buy one of these. Still up and running. Um, so we have our kind of online platform for this, Jigoku.online, and it's fairly active tonight. So I thought I might stream some games. Uh, just because it's not, I don't really get to play much on the active server. Um, and I think it would be a nice little change. I will be getting back to Majora's Mask, Korimori, wonderful, soonish. But yeah, this is something that it will take up a little bit less time, hopefully. I'll go through the game. We'll see how we go, um, and hopefully we'll get a good 2-3 games in tonight. Let's see. So Corey Mori playing against Phoenix here. He can change the ring type or the conflict type. I guess he's going to change the conflict type away from Void. Oh no, he's just going to assassinate me. You know what? That actually kind of works. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. He can take the Void Ring. That means my Pious Guardian is safe. Yeah, I'm fairly happy with that. He passes his conflict opportunity. Okay. Let's go Politico. Yeah, let's go Political Earth again into Korimori. Let's try and force it. We'll see what happens. Okay, he defends with the Solemn Scholar. Tap Stronghold. Right, so he's changed his effect to Earth. Okay, so he would get to bow me normally. I don't know how I feel about that. I think, yeah, let's go overkill here. Let's fate worse than death him. Get rid of that little problem. Um, so hopefully I should pick up an Earth Ring off the back of this. Get a point of dishonor, which is also pretty good. And hopefully continue. You'll see some fairly fruity things with my deck. Like I said, it's the one that I've been working on the most. It's officially I call it holding control because it uses Ancient Master. Good, dishonor Ancient Master, please, because it uses the various holdings to put up a fairly strong defensive game, whilst also trying to attack. Right, let's use Forge. Funeral Pyre 7 Tower. Alright, we'll go Floating Fortress. So now I can basically ditch all my holdings apart from Floating Fortress, and we should be happy. That's a fan. Yeah, that's fine. Like he can win the rings. Every card that he has to use is a card that I don't have to look at in the future. um, so I will happily take it. Right, we can use Pious Guardian to gain an honor. He dies, unfortunately, but hey ho, such is life. Right, so I can get rid of this Fire and Oil. I think he hasn't broken anything, so I think I'll keep the Butcher around. I was super greedy with that Fate Worse than Deathblade, but it is what it is. We got Mitsurugi, we've got Season of War. So off the back of this, I would kind of expect him to use the Season of War. I mean, 7, 6, 5. Okay, there. This is kind of trying to bait out the Season of War. We'll see if it works or not. Solemn Scholar, fine. Let's pass, get the Fate. Sitting on 7. 7 is super healthy. Season's still here, so I can put up one super good defense. He's only on 7, so you know I'm going to switch to bid 1. He bids 3, so he's now on 5. Okay. So I've got no courtiers, so my court games is not going to work. But I got a ton of Fate. I got some Fire and Oils in the bin, so that's good. That'll work for me. Let's see what this is. He's got 6 Fate, so usually that means that Tadaka's going to come out to play in Phoenix anyway, because, you know, it's the big flashy play. Normally they go over Shigenja, so yeah, there's a couple of... Could play it over a Solemn Scholar. I don't necessarily think that would be a fantastic idea. So let's... Do I care? Do I actually care about this? No. No is the answer. I do not care about this conflict. He can take his firing. If he pushes the break, then I can do something about it, but for now, I can spend the honor. I've got 14, so I don't need to worry about that. He'll honor a guy, so he'll probably honor the Ancient Master, most likely, to make it to, like, what, a 3, 5. Here we go, nice. Okay, so that kind of worked. So what I want to do is force the Ancient Master to defend. So, Earth Ring, Earth Ring, Earth Ring. So he can always... The problem with this is that he can always just change the ring. I think the move is to pass the conflict. If I pass the conflict, then he has to attack into me, and then he can't activate his Solemn Scholars, but I can put up a real good defense. I got like a +6 boost off the Heater Guardian, which is fairly good. He passes. Okay. Right, that's fancy. Wow. There's actually no point in me doing this. Who's going first next turn? I'm going first next turn, so I can pick up 2 Fate from that ring. I'm basically just doing this to pick up Fate. So I'll go into Korimori because I legitimately don't care about it. I've got an Iron Mine to save the Heated Guardian. I'll pick up an extra honor countered by the Pious Guardian's honor leaving. So I think that's okay, yeah. You can have this. That's acceptable. He gains a favor. I go click. And then I save you, and Pious Guardian can go. Right, now I have a good turn. So I got a ton of Fate. I got the Fate Worse Than Death in hand in case something huge comes out. I don't like that Shibuya Jimbo because it can stop my Fate Worse Than Death. So I think we're gonna keep this Butcher. We're gonna get rid of Mitsurugi. I think he's slightly too expensive for next turn. We're gonna go Shrewd. Yeah, Shrewd. Naked Shrewd. Naked Shrewd is free, so we'll take it. There's a Shibuya Jimbo. Okay, this is going to be a pain. Let's tap Kyuden Hida to see what we can find. Gallant Quartermaster I will take. Good. Okay, so depending on when he uses the Season of War, if he uses it now, it makes me sad. If he waits, I will buy this Student of Anatomies so I can blank the Yojimbo. which will open up Fate Worse than Death on whatever his super big thing is. Alright, he uses a season, gets me another Falling Fortress, which is fine, another Shrewd, and a Witch Hunter. Ooh, okay, let's start buying some boys. So 10, this will put me down to 8, 4? This what I'm doing? That's what I'm doing. 8. Oh yeah, I can always just Fate Worse than Death to Jimbo, that also works. What does he do? He passes, yeah. So I'm expecting a Tadaka, essentially. There's not an amazing amount I can do against a Tadaka. What can I do? So I got a Fortress. I can dishonor it? Yes? Right, let's go in. Let's do this. For no other reason apart from getting the fate on that ring. Right. So, defend 3, that's okay. Look at top 2 cards, get another Fate Worse than Death, because that's all good. Right. What do we got? Yeah, Shurisuki, this is fine. I'm more than happy with this. I could start to... No, I've got the other Shrewd, right, so I can do things with the 4 Shames. That's always fun. Yeah, we'll just let this go, I think. More than happy at that. Let's hit pass. Okay, so I feel that the Tadaka play is going to come in. So I want a Courtier, most definitely. I want a Heater Guardian for sure, and let's get some actual raw stats going on. First things first, let's get me a card. Let's get Apprentice Engineers because they're pretty important. Here he is. Haha, Tadaka. Who knew? Who knew? Okay, so he's going to look at my hand. He can discard 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He can potentially see the majority of my hand. I think the play here is go Floating Fortress, get me a Fire and Oil. Right, and I will try and burn Shibuya Jimbo's effect, I think. How does he do? 9. Okay, yeah, he wants to basically look at my entire hand. What does he see? Alright, now, if I were him... Yes, there we go. Apprentice Engineers. Perfect. That's exactly what I would have done. Right. So he's got a bunch of stats. He takes a Dishonor. Okay. What's this? Pilot. Oh. We got otters going. Otters. Is he going to take a bow? Right, he knows that I've got Fate Worse than Death in my hand. Alright. I guess what I'll do then is I'll save it for the Jimbo. Maybe attack Void? Yeah. Try and force Void, force a military Void conflict somewhere over here. I don't really want to go into Korimori for that, because that would be sad. Now, he does have Twin Soul Temple, so whatever I do, I have to make sure that I attack with two guys. Which is okay. Now, I haven't used the Guardian effect yet. Tsurugi, Floating Fortress. Funeral Pyre's not a terrible idea. Alright, let's, alright, alright, fine. He can bow two guys. Let's pressure this. Let's see what we got. Driven by courage, so it's just a flat 2/2 buff, okay? All he can defend with is that Yojimbo, but he does have a double bow. Because he can change, oh no, he doesn't have a double bow, he's got a single bow. You can only change one of them. Right, driven by courage, framework effect, that's fine. Should we do this? It's the play. Could have a censure. 7 cards in hand. Yes, no. Let's do it. There we go, there's a censure. Okay, well, you know what, let's one censure out of the way. Right, so if I pump with Banzai, he wins. He's gonna win this anyway. Yeah, there's no point in doing this. Okay, we'll just let it go. Let it go. Right, so he's got political fight left. I got a courtier standing, which is nice, for shame. We got a ramshackle facade to try and defend me if I need to. I can get more stuff in with an engineer. He passes. Alright, so what we're going to do in that case is we are going to ready this guy by popping this guy. Give me some fate. And we're going to need to put a fate on someone. Now the question is, do I save the Witch Hunter or do I save the Guardian? Witch Hunter's ready, Guardian is just raw stats. I think it's Guardian, because otherwise I'm just not going to be able to beat over whatever he's doing here. And it does suck that Floating Fortress is on Shinsei's, but you know what, them's the breaks. Worst comes to worst, it saves me a point of honor. Okay, holdings. Well, I mean, we got holdings. He's got Forgotten Library. He's going to draw a card. He's going to be live with nothing, because this doesn't really matter. He's got no more scholars on the field. Thank God. But, you know what? Money is good. 10 fate. Gotta make sure I've got at least 4. Pious Guardian, Silent Skirmisher, Witch Hunter. 4 and 2 is 6. 4 and 2? Yeah. Those numbers add up. Right, he's got Old Tadaka, so he can get rid of, got another 6 guys. Let's just keep trying to keep him down. He's gonna want to look for my Fate Worse Than Death, essentially, so he's gonna attack into me. Either I can pre-play the Engineer, which isn't a great plan, but if I keep it in my hand, that'll at least give Old Tadaka ideas. As long as he's got this stupid Yojimbo, I can't really do anything. Just kind of have to wait. Okie dokie. Let's defend like this. 3. So then what have I got? I got ready, I got draw, I got this, and ramshackle. That all works. Alright. You know, realistically speaking, I need to burn an action for Tadaka, right? So let's do this. Now, got some fancy plays here. We're gonna go 7th tower. 7th tower's a Caillou wall, right? So I get to use River of the Last Stand because now the fight is a Caillou wall holding. So I get to discard 2 from him and then he gets to draw 1. So that's pretty good. There we go. Does his Tadaka. He gets rid of my Fate Worse than Death. Alright, so you know what? At least that's done. He discards 1. I'll discard 2. Against the waves. Great. Great against the waves. I appreciate that a lot. Right. So if I do things with this Jimbo, Cloud the Mind. I mean, that makes me sad. What shall I do? How can I punish this? 6. This is 2. Okay. Right. Idea. Is it a good idea? Maybe not. Right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bow his naive student with Ramshackle Facade. Okay. Hear me out. Then I'm gonna use the engineer to rebuild River. He's going, oh look at my hammer. And I go, I don't care about your hammer. Because he's going to want to get rid of my Iron Mine, essentially. What's more important to me, Fate or bowing, guys? Let's bow, guys. Let's see what else I can strip from his hand. Cool games, that's fine. Yes, play more cards. Second, I mean, Legos, I'm not playing any attachments really, so Legos and Banzai's, whatever. He's not breaking, which is good. It's very unlikely he'll break, thanks to this 7th tower in here. It's a political fight. Yeah, I don't... Do I need to? I don't need to, no. Not at all. So, I imagine he'd want to get rid of either this floating fortress or this iron mine. The iron mine. But he's still not breaking that floating fortress, so that's kind of fine. We're still alive. Okay, driven by courage. He clouds his... No, he clouds my Witch Hunter. Which isn't massively fun. I guess we just pick up more fate. I kind of just have to wait for his board to disappear. It's kind of the problem I have with Phoenix, is that they just put big guys on the field. Like, when they're honoured, you've got, like, even the Shibuya Jimbo is like a 5/4 for 3 cost, which is really good. You got Tadaka, which is like a 7/5, and it's not something that I can really just force my way over. So yeah, I just gotta kind of wait it out. Such is the crab way, just wait out the board and see what happens. So he got old Tadaka. He is Dishonored, which helps me out massively. 4, that's a 4. I got triple Banzai. I can just bow him out with 4 Shame, but he's got the Yojimbo, so it doesn't really help me. Earthring. Now, the nice thing about where we are at the moment in this game is that he's used a lot of his hand. Well, I mean, discarded. I mean, net is like 2 cards that I've discarded, but he's used a chunk of his hand. Like he's using more. He's using more of his hand. He's not gonna break. He's gonna discard. I might as well use this Way the Crab now then. In that case, then again, I got a political fight. Yeah, let's pass this. Let's see what political fight I can get. I'll go in Void. Try and knock out this Yojimbo. So he's gonna get an extra Tadaka, not Tadaka, a Kudaka pop here off of his Twin Soul Temple. So he'll be like drawing 2, gaining a Fate, and I'll be discarding 1, which is fantastic. Sorry, he got Banzai. Banzai's fine. Banzai I will take. Now, do I leave no rings with Fate on the board? No, if I go Void, that means that my first attack next turn can be Fire, and I get 2 Fate off the back of that, which is always tasty. Yay, I did it! I did it, Mom! Alright, and now we'll use the Way of the Crab. Pop this, he'll pop his Nice Student. Oh, no, he won't, he'll pop his Shibuya Jimbo. But, yeah. No, he pops his Naive Student. I think that's a mistake on his part. Okay, these 2 die. Okay, we're not in... it looks bad. But we're not in a terrible position, actually. Let's see. Yeah, we're not in a terrible position at all. Inferno Guard, so he's not going to get to do like the Inferno Guard Tanaka play. Alright, let's tap my Stronghold. I'm very mindful that I've only got 11 Dynasty left. But yeah, be careful. Yes, darling. Yeah, Heater Guardian, great. So I can go double Heater Guardian. I can buy everything. I can buy my entire board. I'm not going to be spending any Fate this turn. So I've got 9 left, right? So 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, leaving me with 1. Yeah. So I'll buy everything with 1 Fate. I will feed my other Shrujisuke to the Student of Anatomies, most likely. Got the 1 Fate to go Floating Fortress. He's kind of stuck bidding 1 now because he knows that I can dishonor him. Yeah, he's kind of stuck. So he's stuck bidding 1. He doesn't have to bid 1. He can always just draw more cards. He's got Forgotten Library, which is fantastic. But let's do this. Let's do the political fight. Politico 4. Let's see what is being played with. Weight of Duty. Weight of Duty's fine, I think. This hammer is a bit of a problem, so I'm going to be looking to draw into one of my disarms. I am running 3 disarm. He's going to use Tadaka first, but if I were him, I would just like pass out until I use the Shrujisuke effects. Uh, that way he kind of gets to see what's going on. So, yeah, see, he just passes. But I need to use this reducing effects anyway, to be honest. Assassinate. 10? Oh, I think he's got to go. Okay. Okay, no problem. Yeah, it's just pretty good. There's a lot on this turn I think would have happened, but hey-oh, that's what happens. Uh, let's just quickly think this through, what I would have done. So I think the Assassinate might be a decent shot, but I've only got 5 Dynasty left, so I kind of want to keep that high. What the Pathfinder's Blade? Pathfinder's Blade would have been okay, because I got sniped 2 of his let goes. And probably with the Pathfinder, I guess. Anyway, let's see. Do we have another game? Let's go holding control. Just for interest, if people wants to see what exactly it is I'm playing. Let's sort by cost here. Oh, hello. Corey, don't be stream sniping on me, please, if you don't mind. Sure. Right. Okay. Let's go. Kinbaishi, Kini Wasteland. Yeah, I'll go through my deck in a minute. Do we want this? I kind of feel like we want to keep that Iron Mine. Silent Skirmish should cost me nothing anyway, so we're going to do that. Let's keep the Assassinate, because the Assassinate will enable me to... Oh, actually, between Assassinate and Ceaseless, it's pretty good. Yeah, so Assassinate will enable me to get around a couple of things. That makes me sad. The Season of War. So he's got to be less honourable than me. Good Guardian? Spite with nothing. See what happens. Okay, so he just passes. That's fine. This is fine. This is fine. So when I do my Assassinate on the Liar, I'll be less honourable. He won't be able to defend. It's all good. No cancels. Unless he's running like the Phoenix cancel, which I do rate. No one rates that card highly. I rate that card highly, the Phoenix cancel. It's come in clutch a couple of times. I remember at one of the tournaments I went to, I think I was playing against Scorpion. My opponent played Duty, so I played my first copy of Phoenix Cancel. He cancelled that, and I cancelled that with a second copy of Phoenix Cancel, whose name I forget, but it's Phoenix Cancel for me. And yeah, it was fun for all. Now, let's fight worse than Death Sadako. She can just go away. I don't want you in my life, Sadako. And Kyunbaishi will basically do nothing for him because it's the big honor, and he's blanked thanks to Fate Worse Than Death. Okay. Right, let's just go in military. We gotta try. I gotta break this. I absolutely have to break this. Secret cache, whatever. I'll play through it. Whatever there is, I will try and play through it. I got a floating fortress in the bin, but it doesn't help me yet, so the engineer's not going to do anything. You can't play another Sadako. Sadako is usually the only conflict character that Scorpion plays. Buff. Yes, thank you. Ah, and I got a second copy of Sadako. Perfect. You know what? I'll take it. He readies that, but it can't do anything unless it's honoured, so... He's only got military fight, so... There we go, he passes conflict opportunity. We're 8 and 8, so I just must not be less honourable than him for this to flop. Oh, but he's going to be less honourable anyway, because he's going to kill Sadako first. Yeah, he's going to kill Sadako first. And then he gets to go Entertainer. Let's do it this way. If he's going to be less honourable anyway, then I might as well go Airing gain 2. Because at least that'll allow me to do things. Okay, so he'll cancel whatever it is I'm going to use, but I'm not using anything in this fight, so we are happy. Entertainer, pass. If I steal one, he goes to 7, 6, 7, 8. And here he goes to 8, 7, 8, 9. He would go to 9. And I'd be on 9. So I just want to gain 2. Gaining 2 is the answer. That would be funny if I stopped him from leaving. No, let's not be silly. I'm not doing that. So she leaves. He stays. This dies. And overall, a pretty effective turn, I think. I think I'll keep this because this little package of Pious Guardian is pretty good, especially against Scorpion. I do like that. Oh, 2 Pious Guardians and a free Pious Guardian. That we like. Alright. I can do things here. So give me a... neither of these. Oh wait, I'm going first. Butcher. Butcher's gonna butch. Okay. Right. So my turn is basically going to be this. Because Butcher can break by himself. Although I've learned many years never to go in by yourself. 3. Thank you. Alright. So he gets to honour himself. So he's now a 3, but he hasn't broken anything, so he doesn't get to Butcher. I mean, you know what I mean. Alright, Butcher. Void? Yeah. Let's just go in. Let's see what happens. I mean, I got rid of 2 Sadakos. If he has his 3rd Sadako, that kind of sucks, right? But it is what it is. He's still going to have to dishonor it to get any kind of stats to stop this effective deception break, and then use Kyunbaishi. So I think we are going to be fine. None. Break, yes. Get rid of the Sycophant. Right, so he's going to get to attack into me. I've got Key to Guardian. I got an Apprentice Engineer also. Is that what I want to do? Or do I want to ready the Pious Guy? This is a Courtier, of course it's a Courtier. Right, I think it's going to be an Apprentice Engineer play, to be honest. I think that's how we're going to do it. Politico, Autoro. So we're going to do that. I'm going to build a mine. Over the student. So I got a ready. it's only a water ring. What the hell am I doing? Oh, trying to gain favor? I mean, I guess. Yeah. Gain favor. Why not? Favor's always good. With Scorpion. That's fine. Make an opening. XX on a bit different. So 2-2. Okay, well that's also fine. Because it's still only a water fight. Not reading anyone. Right, so I've got Politico left. Ooh, who am I keeping? Who am I keeping? Who am I keeping? Yeah, okay. So let's ready you. Just gonna cancel, most likely. No, no cancel. Okay. So I can. This is okay. Let's attach this Pathfinder's blade. I think he has a cancel in hand. He must have a cancel in hand. Like he's got 11 cards. He's gone through almost half of his conflict deck. So he has to have something. There's Sadaka. Okay. I don't like you, Sadaka. Calling in favors. Alright. So he's gonna break a thing, so in that case, let's just go for it. Gonna break anyway. Lord's Ascendancy. Move of Fate. Keep his Sycophant in play. He gets to Kinbaishi, do some stuff. Sure. You do you. Okay, now the question is, does he go for Floating Fortress? Finally get rid of my Shinseis? Or does he go for my Iron Mine to stop Butcher from butchering? It's not bad. Choose Defender's done. Got a Manicure Garden. Okay. That's that out of the way. Right, so I can actually pull stats out my proverbial ass. So let's try that. So this can. I'm going 3. I'm not going first turn anyway, right? So this butcher's not really going to do a thing for me. Let's just draw a card. Okay. And then we can go deployed garrison. Get this boy in play. I think that's it, to be honest. I'm kind of happy with that. It doesn't break. So that means I get to keep this guy. This guy's still alive. Got 2 fate going into next turn. My honor's super healthy. Yeah. Forge, what is this? Shadowed Village. Ah! Very nice. Someone's going to be doing stuff with what? I don't know. Play character. Yusugi? Mitsurugi. Yusuki. This is 2. Let's pull out a Vanguard Warrior. And let's leave it at that. I think it's bid 1. Disciple of Deception. Choose 2 different status tokens. Okay, so he gets to swap around status tokens. So you'll get to swap around this Sycophant and this, or this and this, that kind of thing. 2. So I kind of have to try and win this, right? Yeah, I think that's the answer, is to try and win this fight. Alright. Let's try and win this fight. Yeah, let's get an engineer, please. More engineers are more good. Got forfeit. There's no way that he does not have a cancel. He's got the favor. He hasn't. I haven't seen any forgeries yet. No, you see. What's this? Cloud. What's up with all the clouds? It's annoying. Right. So there's no way we haven't seen that. So let's see what I can see. Watchtower of Sun's Shadow is not what I want. Fire and Oil is not terrible. Floating Fortress is also not what I want. So let's go Fire and Oil, because we can dishonor this Sycophant, which will strip him of 2 stats. Okay. Oh yeah, and he just honors auto. Yeah, but that's fine, because now I dishonor the Sycophant, you see. Okay. Goes Court Games to honor the Sycophant again. Let's bow Sadako. Forgery. Okay, so that's the first forgery. He's beating by 5. So I can add 5 by messing around with Floating Fortress. He's not using his ability at all because it's sad. Funeral Pyre? I think the answer is Funeral Pyre to draw a card, to be honest. It's the easiest and the safest bet here. Okay, more Banzai. I did force him to use. Right, let's do this. He's going to be able to defend with Sadako. Law's Ascendancy, does it affect me in any way? I mean, he'll be able to put more fate onto Sadako, which kind of sucks. He's what? Seeker of Void. So I haven't... One does... Okay, so he does have his other Void province. Let's go to this. Weight of Duty. Okay, well, it's unlikely he's gonna kill either Sadako or the Disciple of Deception. So I'll kind of just take what I got, right? I think that's the play. I can swim. Let's get a cancel out of him. Yep. There it is. Right, so he wins that with Sadako, which is fine. You ready, God. You ready, Sadako, which is not fine. Manicured Garden. Okay. How many cancels do we think he's done? So, do I just let this break? I'm pretty sure that's the only real option I have, is just let it break, and then take the hit. Let it break, take the hit. Let it break. There we go. Got an engineer, which kind of sucks. That's basically where we are. He's going to go up to 5. It's kind of the problem I have. I've almost stalled out. I need to get rid of this. This is no longer serving me. Alright, let's buy a bunch of guys. Like, Scorpion's low-cost characters are better than my low-cost characters. That's kind of a sad fact. So, the question is, how do I beat them? I don't want to run Mitsurugi, right? Because if I play Mitsurugi, he's only going to get dishonored, bowed, and whatever's going to happen to him. So, I'm just going to buy another Shujusuki. Buy this. Pass. Bit 1. Deep is 5. He plays duty, of course. I wasn't aware that duty was still legal. Or is it just restricted? I don't know. Whatever. That's sad. That's super sad. Okay. Let's... You know what? Let's go... Voidio? God, I don't want to go against either of these. Wow, I legitimately have to pass this conflict. So, if I attack into Lord's Ascendancy, he will defend with Sadako, give it a fate, and then he'll ready it with Kyuden Bayushi, which is sad. If I go against Weight of Duty, he will defend with something, whatever, kill it to bow out one of my Shujisukis, and then I can't regain my hand advantage. Ah, this is good though. Right. Okay. So we'll play an engineer at home. Pap pap. Give me a floating fortress here. Okay. Suki's alive. I got to 8 cards in hand, which is always fun. How many clouds has he gone through? 1 cloud. Yes, yes, yes. We know about your way of the Scorpion plays. We'll take a Force Shame. He needs Shigenja for that. There we go. The Disciple of Deception happens to be a Shigenja, which is sad. Assassinate. Well, that just sucks. This is 3. This is 2. Let's just try and throw some tokens down onto the field. See what sticks. Alright. He's wondering if he wants to cancel it. He's gone through 2 forgeries so far, and there we go, 1 censure. So assuming he's running 6, that means he's got 3 left. 1/4 of his conflict deck left, which is sad. So this will get rid of 2. This will get rid of 2. That'll break if he does that. What's about that? Regal Bearing, right? So he gets to... Wait, what? Why is my bid down 5? What happened? I missed something, probably. Oh yeah, here we go, yeah, switch on it. Come on. Right, he's only got 7 conflict cards left. So... You know what? Maybe something will happen. Maybe he'll honor out first. He can break if he is Gyuden Bayushi, and then he's on Stronghold. Which sucks. Uses the firing to honor the manipulator. Sure. I still don't want to attack. Like I just can't afford to attack here because I just need to wait until Sadako's gone. Unfortunately, and now I know he's on Lion Splash. What is it, like 3 Regal Bearing? Yeah, it'll be 3 Regal Bearing because he's on Seeker, so he's only got the 10 fate, the 10 influence. 6. Right, I've got no conflicts left, so we just need to kind of defend. Yeah, just defend so he doesn't break. I don't need to spend cards here. Until the end of the conflict. Okay. Is he gonna kill himself to gain it? Oh no, he uses Weight of Duty. Oh, of course. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Well, I mean, yay! I gain a thing. I mean, it's not great in both options. There we go. Done. Right, he's got 7 conflict cards left. Seasonal War is not fun, but Quartermaster is fun. He can just plow through season, right? He can play his Challenger, because Challenger's better than anything I can put on the field. He's got his Curse Catcher. I haven't hit any of my... Oh damn, 2 of them disappeared. Okay, so he passes Witch Hunter or Vanguard. 6, yeah, that's fine. That leaves 4. And we will do this for double river procs. Oh, double river. Okay, yeah, maybe. Maybe. At least Sadaka's gone. Is that the last one? 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. I don't need to worry about her ruining my day anymore. Okay. I have an idea. So it's a Politico Earth. Okay. I don't care about losing the honor. Is he going to break? I think the answer is going to be yes. He's going to break anyway. So I'm going to not defend. I'm a Fertile Fields. Let's draw a card. 2 Fate Western Death. Okay. Okay. I'm going to play Floating Fortress to dump this on here. So this puts me on 7. He's still breaking, but that's kind of fine. He uses Geisha House, change it into an air ring. Okay, so I use this kind of inventor on here. So we'll strip 4 cards off his hand. He can draw 2. Regal Bearing and Calling Favors. Do that again. For Shame and Regal Bearing. Okay, so that's all his Regal Bearings gone. He's got 4 conflict cards left in his deck. He's got 7. Okay, so now we use the Forge to turn into 7, 6, 5. That'll push him to 4. This will mean I don't. He won't break if I make Watchtower of Sun Shadow. It's political. What political boosts could he have? He could have a fan, but it's unlikely he's got a fan. God, Watchtower sucks, but I think that's the move. So now he's on 4. Court games to honor his guy. Honor his other guy. 5. Okay, so that also sucks. And this will strip 2 honor from me, just for kicks. So I've used court games. I've used these. This does nothing literally. Have I got? Oh, how many cards do I have left? 12. Have I got Mitsurugi, Floating Fortress, Mitsurugi? No, my second deployed garrison isn't in there. If it was, I would get rid of that and do some stuff. But you know what? It happens. It happens. I've got 2 Fate anyway because I got the old Quartermaster. He'll get me Fate back. I think. I don't know what happened there. It should have procced. Why didn't it proc? Don't know. Right, so let's attack with 4. Actually, no, let's do this properly. I'm gonna do it. Let's do it properly. It's a Lord's Ascendancy. And not with you, with you. He's gonna force me to eat honor, then not honor, fate. Then I might as well do it properly, right? He can ready a guy. He can ready his Social Puppeteer, which will be like the 1/3 again. Of course, Cloud the Mind. Put that on. we do have a disarm. So he used Lords. Yeah, take it. Take it. Way the Scorpion. Okay, so he's gonna try and bow me out. Oh, for shame. I really have to try and get his cancels now. Like, he's only got 4 cards left in deck. It's likely he's got the rest of the cancel in hand. Like, there's a Censure. Let's see. I mean, yeah, there's another Censure, so that's 3 Censures. His forgery's actually turned off. What happens if I spend this? If I spend this, I can get rid of the Social Puppeteer. And it forces him to use cards. Calling favors. Oh, that sucks. Ooh, that's bad. Alright, well, still alive. He's got 6 cards left in hand. You know what? From his massive advantage of like 15 cards or something, whatever it was, whatever stupid amount it was, to what we are now, 6, I've done a pretty good job. What's his strength? 2. Okay, that's fine. He can't use his thing on Kuni Wastes. Got Banzai. Force him to use another Way of the Scorpion on me. No. I do not want to use my ability again. Okay, that's fine. I will end there. I mean, it's tricky. It's definitely tricky. Scorpion kind of almost counter everything that I want to do in life. So what I need to do is, I'm going first, right? So I need to make sure there's no Fate on Rings for him. So I just literally just swing into this just for kicks. Yeah, that was bad. Anyway, so that'll put me down to 6. I still got 11 Tennessee. Kind of fine. He's effectively out of cancels now. I mean, he's still got 1 forgery, but he's more honourable than I am. It's likely to stay that way. His loyal challenger can't do his stuff against Kuni Wasteland, which is great. Neither can his puppeteer. So it just comes down to a stat match. Like, whoever has the most stats is gonna win against Kuni Wasteland. And he's used. Oh, perfect. He had a Guardian. He's used a lot of resource. I'm not entirely sure what holdings I have left in my deck, but we're gonna try it. I'm going first, so we'll dump an inventor down, and for my first attack, I have to get one of these rings. Assassinate. Oh god, this 6. But this is ah because of he's just got 2 void provinces left. How am I supposed to? I legitimately can't attack into it. Yeah, like I'm basically gonna hit weight of duty anyway. Like this is essentially the way this is gonna go. So either he strips the fate from me, and dumps it onto my witch hunter, or he's gonna bow a guy, and of course he's gonna bow a guy. For shame, sure. He's got so much on it now. Like it just kept on creeping up. All right. Oh wait, I'm stupid. My own weight of duty works here. Okay, maybe I can do something. I can wipe his board. Realistically, I can wipe his board. I've taken essentials, right? One, two, one, two, three. 3 censures. So I can wipe his board. I've got to beat 3. Which is this. This is 3. Right? So first action, Fate Worse Than Death, Kudaka. Which you shouldn't be able to stop. Okay. Kichiko's sad. Makes me sad. Well, I mean, she can't use her effect. I go to 4, so he'll be on 6. He'll be on 9 by the time I'm done. 9 versus my 4. So he won't be breaking, but he will be air ringing. Screw it. Let's do it anyway. Yeah, like I said, Scorpion kind of just counters what I'm trying to do. Thank you, Coach McGurk, for following. It's very much appreciated. He uses Assassinate. Yeah, that's it. Concede. Fall on my sword. Well, that was interesting. He gains so like I'll show you exactly where it turned. Here, this turn with the duty, regal bearing, and yeah, duty and regal bearing, because that's like 6 cards he drew, plus another 5. Uh, so 11 cards over me. No problem. It's 11 cards over me, right? He's got 6. He's got 3 left. So he played through all of that stuff. But such is life. Such is life. Anyway, let's queue up one more game. I think one more game for the night is fine. We've been going for just over an hour. Yeah, anyway, so this is the deck that I'm running, right? So my dynasty is fairly straightforward. It's the usual crab dynasty. So we've got Quartermasters, Guardians, Pious Guardians, Shrujisukis, all the good stuff. Running 3 Mitsurugi here. Oh, with the new artwork. Nice. I do like the new artwork. It's cool. Holding is pretty fancy, so we got Fire and we got Floating Fortress. So the whole point is to get Floating Fortress out, and then you've got this toolbox of holdings that you can kind of mess around with, right? So if your opponent is heavily fating stuff, you can go into Watchtower of Sun's Shadow. If you are looking like you're going to win on defense. You can go into 7th Tower and get some reactivations. If you want to strip cards from your opponent's hand, you can go to River of the Last Stand. Particularly good when you combo it with my girl. There we go. Caillou Inventor to get double procs. So you can go River, Inventor, okay, discard 4, draw 2, which is pretty good. Forges is just another one of any other holding that you have. Usually Forges will go into Floating Fortress. And on the conflict side, you've kind of got this weird Scorpion control package. I say control package, it's basically a Fate Worse than Death. The deck produces a lot of Fate. It doesn't produce a lot of Fate, but it's got very cheap characters. And then you artwork for Deploy Garrison. Nice. Yeah, it's got very cheap characters, right? So you have a lot of Fate to play with. So you really need like big power impact cards that are going to go, okay, bang, I'm going to do a thing. Fate Worse than Death works, always works. It's amazing. We all love it. Apart from that, pretty standard. So we got Assassinate, Banzai Censures, Censures to make sure Fate Worse than Death goes through. Didn't show up last game, but it happens. I'm playing against Scorpion. They got twice as many cancels as I do. For shame. We got Ramshackle Facade, one of the newer cards. Because I'm running a ton of holdings, I can use Floating Fortress, bring back one of the holdings, use it, Ramshackle, bow a guy, all sorts of things. It's all good. Very light on attachments. I'm Seeker. The only reason I'm Seeker is for Pathfinder's Blade. And Pathfinder's Blade. That, and I've got the Money Row, so I've got Fertile Fields and Manicured Garden. So half of my provinces, when they get attacked, I either get 2 money or 1 money, 1 card, which is all good. And Apprentice Engineer, of course, to bring back some holdings. So that's basically what I'm running. I like this deck. I've been playing with it a lot. It kind of suits my playstyle, I think, out of Crab. It's not for everybody. I know a lot of other people have had success in other ways. But you know what? I play just enough L5R that I like to play what I like to play, as opposed to let's play the best deck. The best Crab deck at the moment, of course, being the Seeker of Earth variant with Phoenix Splash and Tadaka, because Tadaka's a beast, and that's essentially, they're kind of equivalent, right? I'm spending my money on Fate Worse than Death. The other deck spends its money on Tadaka. They're both highly impactful cards, and that's really what you want to do out of Crab. Is you've got this amazing economy engine. You need to be able to leverage that economy engine. Otherwise, you're just drawing cards that don't really help you win the game. But if you've got the big power play cards, you can go, haha, I do this, I do this, I can do this. Suddenly you can impact your opponent's board state, impact their hand, and you can win the game off the back of that. That's how I see Crab playing at the moment, and that's kind of what they're up to. But anyway, let's see what else we've got. Let's see if anyone else is going to join. Hopefully they will. That'd be nice. Get one more game in. Yes, no. Coach McGurk, no problem. It's fine. You did warn me in advance that you would need to leave, and I kind of accepted that. So that's okay. It's not a big deal. You know, real life takes precedence. The only real reason I'm streaming anyway is because I've got kind of the yeah, exactly. I've got the I've got the midnight shift with my. Well, she's not a newborn anymore. She's about 2 months old now. Um, but you know, to give my wife a bit of a break, I kind of take her between 10 and 2. um, uh, and that's basically I need something to do in the evening, so that's why I started streaming here. But hopefully, I should have one more person to play. It's starting to dry up a little bit. What is it? It's about midnight here in the UK, so maybe some of our American friends will be around. Not many. Not many. at all. Hmm. Come on, someone. You guys, finish your game. Come on. You don't need to play each other. You can play me instead. Right, yeah, incidentally, we do have the next tournament coming up to kind of push the story forward from Emerald Legacy. That's going to be super fun, I think. I will be playing in that. Of course, I'm going to be supporting Crab, the idea being you either support Crab or Unicorn. So I'll be playing Crab and supporting Crab. There's no other way. I don't actually think I can play any other clans in L5R. Not competently anyway. So we'll be doing that. I will be streaming some of my games also. Well, I'll try and stream all my games. We'll see how that goes. I think that'll be fun. I'm not really going into the event to try and win it. Of course, I'll try and we'll see. We'll see exactly what happens. But I don't get to play all that much L5R nowadays. So I do think it'll be nice. It'll be a nice change of pace from the other stuff that I've been playing. Um, like I said before, I will be going back to continue my Majora's Mask playthrough. I did some this morning, and I'll continue going on. We're about halfway through that, so I'm looking forward to being able to finish that off again for the first time in 22, 23 odd years since the last time I played it. So, still nobody. Should we take a look? Let's take a sneak peek. See what's going on here. 7-3, 2 provinces to 1. Getting into effective deception. Alright, they are nowhere near finishing. So we will queue up that game again. Old holding control. I think I'm pretty happy. To be honest, I'm pretty happy with the way the deck actually works. I don't know if there's any changes I would necessarily make. I'm happy and I'm not happy at the same time with these Ramshackle Facades. They are pretty good in a deck like this, but sometimes they just either they don't turn up at the same time, or you really want to use them with Floating Fortress because you don't want to get rid of your static holdings, like things like Iron Mines and Funeral Pyres that are already on the field, that kind of thing. You really want to build a holding and then kill the holding. Same thing with Mitsurugi. You want to build the holding, use its effect, and then use Mitsurugi to gain a fate and a card. By the way, we do have, I did say it before, we got the good artwork now. The new artwork for Emerald Legacy, I really enjoy it. It's some really good stuff. I do think that some of these cards could, well, probably would actually, have made it onto actual FFG cards if they ever continued the game. I'm not saying that this artwork would have been onto those cards, but I'm saying the quality of the artwork that we have is definitely good enough to be on it. Full-blown FFG cards. So yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of the artwork coming out. I don't think we have all that many cards left. There are another 5 cards that were shown today, and again, all the artwork's top notch. I really enjoy it. So hopefully all that will be out, and we'll be able to look forward to getting a set printed off somewhere. We'll find, well, I say I'll find the printers, get a set printed, and hopefully start playing in person again, because I do kind of miss playing L5R with other people, like in real life. I must have played it solidly for about 2 3 years. I did start just after the Imperial cycle came out, um, and it's been one of my favorite uh, games to go to events with. Not necessarily for the game. I mean, I do really enjoy the game. That's why I kept on playing it. But more the community that you go and you hang around with people, and it's really good stuff. Um, I prefer the community to, let's say, well, what else do I go to events for? For the Warhammer community, let's say, I think L5R is much more tight knit, and it's a lot more fun to be had. I think some people take Warhammer and Age of Sigmar way too seriously for my liking, so that's that's another thing entirely, though. Um, let's see. Do we have anybody? I'll tell you what. We'll give it another. What's the time? It's 1/4 now. We'll give it until 20 past. 20 past 12 here. If there aren't any other people, I think we'll wrap up and call it a night. If I don't manage to get someone else, we're going for about an hour and a half. So we got some good time on. Got a couple of games in. L5R famously is not the shortest game to play. At least online, it kind of keeps on ticking over. It's a bit quicker than playing in real life. Let's see. Alright, a couple of people have. It's a bigger list than it was. Alright, 5 minutes. Come on, anybody. I will take anyone. No, I don't think it's going to happen tonight. There are people lurking. Come on. Don't lurk. You want to play the game. You don't just want to sit around in the lobby. Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna bite from here. So if that's the case, then I think I'll be off. Baby's been asleep for a while now, so no doubt she'll be getting up soon for a feed. So I will deal with her. Thank you very much, everybody who's come to watch. As you can see, I do appreciate the viewers. I don't exactly have the biggest biggest following at the moment, but I do plan to stream some more. I'll be streaming all sorts of different games, whatever I'm really interested in at the moment. I know there's another Planet Zoo style game, but with dinosaurs coming out soon in April. I'll be doing some of that. I'll be doing my playthrough of Majora's Mask. Of course, I'll be playing more Legend of the Five Rings. We'll be going through that tournament. We'll be seeing some stuff. We'll see. We'll see what we can see. But yeah, thank you very much, anyone who's come, and yeah, I hope you enjoy the content, and yeah, have a very nice evening. Yeah, thank you. So I will see you later.